Hey guys, welcome back to the Smith's Fitness YouTube. My name is AJ Smith. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button wherever it is, and let's get to today's video. I saw a post on Instagram the other day that AI was gonna take my job.
Took our jobs! They took your jobs!
They took your job! Took your job!
Now, I'm not well versed on artificial intelligence, but a lot of smart people, smarter than me, are pretty worried about it. So I thought, shit, maybe I should be too. But instead of scrambling for a new job, I thought, why don't I put this thing to the test? Why don't I get AI to program me a session? The AI I'm going to use is called ChatGPT. Now, if you've been around the internet, you probably have heard of this, and if you're half interested, you might have had a little bit of a play around on it. It is a really powerful tool, but it seems that the power is in the way that you prompt it. There's actually other websites that you can use to help you create the right prompt for ChatGPT, so you can give it the right info that it needs to give you what you need. So using a website called Snack Prompt, I start to create my prompt. It asks me things like age, gender, height, what I'm training for. I said strength and hypertrophy. How many days per week? I said 4 days per week. It gives you like a paragraph to copy and paste into ChatGPT so ChatGPT can give you what you want. So I take that, I copy and paste it, and here is my program. So now that that's done, it's time to put this session to the test. Let's get into it. So you have seen the program. It actually looks pretty decent. We've got bench press first. It didn't tell me to do a warm-up, but I didn't tell it to tell me to do a warm-up, so that might be a problem in the future. But we're going to warm up with the empty bar, and then we have 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. First reason I think AI isn't taking my job just yet is that it lacks the connection and the emotional intelligence that a normal coach, a human coach has, where they understand the way their athletes and clients sort of, how they tick, how they react to certain situations, and given that, a human coach can provide the right type of support and guidance given on what athlete they're working with and how they're reacting to certain situations. So an AI can't really do that. On to the second exercise, we have bent over rows. It's been a while since I've done these. I've been doing a lot of dumbbell rows, but we're gonna go barbell, bent over rows, 3 sets of 8 to 10, again. I got tough. The old lower back was feeling that. Just that hinged over position. Haven't done bent over rows in a very long time. The second reason I think AI might struggle to take my job is that it can't physically help people in person with technique and feedback from more so a physical point of view. Seen this before using our training app. It's got videos on there, shows people, tells people in detail how to do exercises, and people still butcher it. It's not until you show them in person what they're doing wrong and how to correct things physically in person. You need to be there. It's not until you do that that they start to correct things. So an AI can't do that. All right, exercise number 3, another pull-based exercise, one of my favorites, pull-ups, 3 sets of 8 to 10. I'll be aiming for 10s because I have been training this one. I am really feeling these pull-ups. I've done 2 sets of 10, barely. Got another set of hopefully 10 to go. Doing them after bent over rows, not something I would typically do, because pull-ups are normally like one of those exercises I want to do well at, I want to get better at, so I do them as a first sort of pulling-based exercise normally. But I'm not my coach today, ChatGPT is. So let's have a crack at third set of 8 at least, 10 hopefully pull-ups. So another reason that an AI coach isn't as good yet as a human coach is it's not adaptable. It gives you one program and then it doesn't sort of permit for ever-changing needs of an athlete. Are they injured? Have they had a hard game on the weekend? Do they need to chop their session in half time-wise? Is it that time of the month for the females? And you can't just keep asking it questions yet. And that's where, again, a human coach, a real coach, can be adaptable and ever-changing to the needs of their client. Next up, we have military press. Unfortunately, in the garage gym, we don't have enough height to do a standing military. So we're gonna set up a kneeling-based military press. Again, 3 sets of 8 to 10. Another reason a human coach is going to be better than an AI coach is the accountability that they provide. They can check in with you regularly, they can hold you accountable to your workouts, to your diet, and they also understand, like I said previously, they understand what you might be going through at a certain time of the year or time of the week, time of the month, whatever it is. They understand that, and that can help them check in at the right time and keep you accountable when you need to be kept accountable, etc., etc. And an AI just can't do that yet. I've already done 2 sets of these bicep curls, but the mic wasn't on. It didn't say whether it was dumbbell or barbell. I've only got 10 kilo dumbbells in the garage gym, so we went with the barbell. 30 kilos on there. We got 1 more set of 10. I think to some level you've been able to Google this sort of stuff for the last 20, 25 years. A simple Google search for program for strength, program for hypertrophy, program for whatever. It's not so much been that we didn't have the information, it's more that we don't know how to implement it. And that's where, you know, a human can differ from an AI. The last exercise in this ChatGPT PT session, if you want to call it that, we have a tricep extension. 3 sets of 8 to 10. Again, it hasn't varied from that 3 sets of 8 to 10. Those are the magic numbers at the moment. I'm going to do a tricep push down because we just got a new little cable machine that is set up and I haven't really trained with it. So we're going to do 3 sets of 8 to 10 on there. Triceps are some of my favorites. Let's get them done. So there it is, guys. That is my AI-inspired strength/hypertrophy session. There's actually nothing wrong with that. Good meat and potatoes, straight to the point exercises. But you've heard my critiques of why I think AI isn't taking my job. Not just yet, anyway. Now, I actually played around with ChatGPT, giving it different prompts, changing the prompts, making them more extensive. And it actually started to spit out something that looked pretty half decent. The only problem is I've got the expertise and the knowledge already to prompt it the right way. And most people won't be able to prompt it past 4 days per week for strength. You know, hypertrophy program, program for X, program for Y, etc., etc. Also, when I just regenerated using the same prompt, it would spit out fairly different programs as well, which is pretty worrying. So all in all, I think my job is pretty safe, at least for now. I'm going to keep ripping in and trying to help people the best way I can. But what do you think? Is AI going to take my job? Is it going to take your job? Let me know in the comments below. If you've got this far, guys, be a legend, hit that subscribe button. It all helps, and I'll see you in the next one.